I date a lot of Black men, and they'll tell me how they love Latinas because we're raised to cater to our man versus other cultures. And
I can see that.
Yeah, and when I hear that, I'd be like, yeah, because Latinas are the shit, right? But then when I really think about it, I'm like, are we doing more of a disservice to Latinas? Because a lot of Latinas walking out here insecure. They're not asking for the money that they deserve. They're not negotiating at the table. They're being really quiet. They're working with their head down. They're not going for the promotion. They're, lacking confidence and all the things. And so it's kind of like, it's a gift and a curse.
It is.
It's like the gift is we are raised culturally to cater to our men, and that brings us joy. Like to your point, it brings me joy. I love to cater. Like when my dad's at my house, he's a freaking king. I'm cooking for him. I'm clean. Get to get it. What you need, right? And the same thing for, my man.
The snow bunny will find a Black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a Black man with potential, and she will invest in him. And then when the sisters see him 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sisters say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many Black women want a finished product. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up and become what you need him to be.
I don't need to coddle a man and be there. And I've worked my way up the same way.
Investing in a man is not coddling.
I don't think you need to invest. I don't think it's necessary in that way. Why is it only?
Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with Black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And Black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line.
I feel like as a Black woman, I'm not, for a lot of men of color, or for men in general, I'm not their number one pick.
Statistically speaking, Black women are the least dateable section of our population. It's not my personal opinion. That is a statistic. Argue with the numbers. She says that she feels like she has to be Caribbean or something else. She can't just be a Black woman in order to attract a mate. Because Black men, or really men in general, like she says, aren't coming after a Black woman as their first choice. And I'm truly curious as to why you think that is. I would really love to hear from Black women why that is. As well as everyone else. I would imagine that most Black women go after Black men, that most Asian men and women go after women and men, that most white men go after white women, and that most white women go after white men. Obviously, people mix. Nothing wrong with it. Do your thing. But a high majority of people date their same race. So why are Black women not Black men's first choice?
Good afternoon, good Sunday, happy Sunday, everyone, and welcome to 8,000 Miles of Way. This is your host, Vic, and as you see, subscribe today to the channel. We're just a little short of 1,200, and I need y'all's love. I need y'all's help. Just press the like button, press the subscribe button, and so we can grow and we can put out good content as we like to do. I just want to make you guys happy and smile and laugh a little bit as we get along the way and learn a little something as we address the things that goes on today. And speaking of today, before I say anything, I want to give a shout out to my Carolina Panthers for knocking it down 23-20. We put Tampa Bay on their back, and we're now in sole control for the moment of the division. We play Seattle next week. You never know what's going to happen with that. Seattle's balling, baby, so I don't know about it. I don't know how we're going to do. The Seattle is balling. They just knocked off L.A., but we knocked off L.A. early. So all we got to do now is either beat Seattle and Tampa Bay lose, or go ahead and but if Tampa Bay loses to Miami next week, then we're automatically in. But if Tampa Bay wins against Miami last week, and we lose to Seattle or win to Seattle, doesn't matter. It's head-to-head with Tampa Bay on the last week of the season on Sunday Night Football. So the South is banging. The South is banging. And Carolina, I want to give a big shout out to my boys for pulling that out. I didn't think they could do it, but they did it. And while we talking about sports, I didn't watch this fight between Jake Paul and AJ Joshua. Didn't really care about it. It was all over Netflix. Everybody could have watched it. But I chose to chill because I really ain't been in the boxing like that lately. But Jake Paul, being such a mouthy white boy that calls himself represent the MAGA, is a damn trip. And I want to share that with you just a little bit. We're going to talk about that just before we get into this topic today about Jake Paul, because a lot of people are tripping off Jake Paul. So before we get into that, there's a couple of comments I'm gonna highlight because I'm a little late with the stream tonight. I want to excuse and apologize to everybody. My brothers, my family, we had a Christmas outing today, and it went over. You know, they get to playing games, and you got the wives are involved. Not my wife, because I don't have one here in the States. So, you know, it went along. You know how family is. Your family get to be family. You only got them when you got them. So I want to give a shout out to Frank Tate, and DJ is in the house today. What's up with you, DJ? And look at Frank talking about the Panthers would win. Shout out to you. You know they're going to win. I didn't know. It had me stressed out, bro. I had no idea they were going to that. And you're right. Bryce was looking good. DJ. I don't know. You must have saw that game. So that was a hell of a game. It was all good. And I mean, you know, there's two things that drives my pressure completely up. That's the job I have now at 64 years old, trying to keep up with them young guys and arguing when dealing with customers. And because I'm retiring like hell this year. I cannot. This at 26 would be my absolute year working in a stressful corporate American job. I cannot do it no more. And besides, Virginia has waited long enough for me to come to the Philippines. She really has. And she's been patient, hanging in there. And if anything, I want to reward her and spend some time with her and see if we can make this thing work, you know. And and I'm looking forward to coming to the Philippines. I am really looking forward to coming to the Philippines. So there's another comment, a couple more comments before I get into this Jake Paul thing. DJ says he got his jaw broke. You damn right he got his jaw back. It's good to see you, DJ. So what I want to do, no, I didn't, man, because the Christmas party was right after the game, and I had to rush and get out of here and go into Charlotte, North Carolina, because I live right outside of Charlotte. and get to that Christmas party. So I didn't see. I don't know if the boy. You said the Bears pulled it off. The Bears is killing it anyway. They knocking everybody down. They about to be the Bears of '85. You remember the Bears of '85 with Fridge Perry? I know you do. Anybody? Shout out to Fridge Perry if y'all can remember Fridge Perry. But for DJ, you coming back, and Frank, I'm gonna give both of y'all a little something to watch. I got some new stuff for you, and I'm gonna hit y'all with this before we get started. What we got here? I'm gonna give y'all the whitey girl. It's clean. Don't worry about it. It's clean. Let's get it.
I can see me sitting in the back of a cop car, banging my head on the window. I can see me slamming that last cop shot glass, losing everything in my billfold. Ooh, that's what I do when I'm drinking about you.
Hey, let me give you that one more time. I tell you, I'm gonna give you the Thai girl on the bike. This is for DJ. And I got one for Frank. Frank, this is for you, Frank. Asian girl, walk.
It's a beautiful life. Oh, oh, it's a beautiful life. Oh, oh.
All right. Yeah, I have to get into this Jake Paul thing because I just looked at it as a fight. To me, I didn't even really know who AJ was, and still don't know who he is. And I got no respect for Jake Paul as a boxer, so I had no interest in watching that. But the trending videos on TikTok got me laughing, so I wanted to share y'all with it, and it was a message with it too, because as you know, Jake represents the MAGA. Jake represents Donald Trump and the MAGA and young white men that believe in what the MAGA stands for. And with that being said, I show a little highlights of the fight, and y'all enjoy. Hey, I gotta see that one more time. Hit me one more time. Hit me one more time, AJ. Hit him like you hit him. Look at his face. Hit him. I gotta hit that one more time before we get into it. Yeah, that's a trip. That's a trip there. See, they tripping out here about that because you talk a lot of shit. When you talk a lot of shit, you get knocked the fuck out. Listen to what this white girl says about the fight.
I don't even like sports, but there is some beautiful irony in seeing Anthony Joshua take the money of these wealthy white MAGA brothers and then knock one of them the fuck out and break his jaw in 2 places. That's what happens when DEI is the mediocre guy. I just love it. I guess when you have to actually measure up to qualified people instead of depending upon the privilege you get from white supremacy. Justice. Okay, now, I'm going to put the videos at the very end so that way you can watch it and enjoy it just like I did. Chef's kiss. Fantastic. Fantastic job, Anthony. Fantastic.
Y'all gotta love it. Y'all love nothing else. It's always good to see a loudmouth get his ass knocked out, especially one like him. He should have got beat by Mike Tyson. So I don't know if y'all know that already, but I don't know how. I think Mike Tyson pretty much gave him that fight. but he got a head one coming. And we're gonna get to the topic, but I'm still on this right here because it's a message with this shit. It's a message with this shit, and I want y'all to see. First, I want you to see what AJ said to him before the fight. It was almost like, damn, it was like he told the man, "I want your soul," and I was like, damn, that sounds like Freddy Krueger or what's the man to be Jeepers Creepers type shit. Talking about, I want your soul. Listen to what AJ tells your boy Jake Paul in an interview before the fight.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Women love my ski, yes.
That's for later on, y'all. Sorry, man. Here you go.
You see with Jake, what I learned about Jake is, so when you look at the physicality stuff, and as you said, he's looking at my chest, I think Jake is someone where I got to beat him mentally because he's a mental person. This is my observation. A lot of what Jake's preparation is based around is not only the physical aspects of training, but the way he thinks, meditation, breath work. And if I can break his soul and I can break his mentality, then I've broken Jake. So this is why it's going to be an interesting fight, because I just don't look at it from a physical standpoint. I know the person that's in front of me, and I know that I got to break it. That's what I said, I got to take his soul. It's not just physical, I got to take your soul in the ring.
Only person that can do that is God.
I knew he was going to say that.
Is he f***ing with your brain?
No, I don't know. That's what I was going to ask is how do you plan on doing that? Like, when is it going to start? I mean, obviously in the fights different, you know, but I mean, when are you going to start taking it?
I've just seen in fights when I can see someone's, let's call it energy, frequency leaving their body. And that's what my goal is to do the same to you. You have that instinct. You can see it. When you're fighting, you can just see a small glimmer of someone that's just about to start fading. And then you just keep exploiting that until some people give up. Some people get knocked out. We'll figure out. But as I said, for me, it's not just going in there and being dominating physically. I want to break him down spiritually and mentally.
That's some deep boxing you just broke down.
Yeah.
I won't take it no further than that, but he told that man he was going to break his soul. And when he got through with him, hit him with this right here. Like, one more time. White boy didn't see that shit coming, did it? See, these white boys think they better than they really are. And that's an avatar as to why a lot of people, a lot of American white men, older white men, and just these MAGA people that think what they think they're really better than what they are. A lot of them got what is coming. The world is changing, and they're tired of the old bullshit. I know Trump's here now, but things are going to change. Listen to what this brother says. Roll the clip.
So he was a MAGA guy, right? The great white dope. Because this is essentially what this is coming to represent, how delusional these people are about how superior they believe they are. The idea that they can just say that they're better. They can just say that they're great. They can put themselves in situations that are perceived to be their successes. But when you really look at what's going on, it's all a charade. It's a hoax. These are people who rely on a lack of education. They rely on delusion. They rely on false reality. So that when reality literally punches you right in the face, you're stunned. You're shocked. This is the folly of supremacy culture. And this is ultimately what is going to lead to the downfall of a group of people who just for no intelligent reason assume that they're better than anybody. It's insane. It's delusional. The very idea that this guy thought that he could take on a Olympic level professional fighter, not old, not inexperienced. He still thought he could win that fight. How do you pretend to know anything about boxing and assume that there will be any other outcome? The arrogance and the narcissism and all of the ignorance that goes along with it. And people are shocked. Time to wake up.
To wake up. Y'all, I see y'all got comments on it. I'm gonna look at a little bit of comments before I get on to the next topic. I see. Wow. Let's see. We start up from Frank's talking about that. Just Bowman's just got in. Bears were not just bad Bowman. Welcome to the show, Just Bad Bowman. Good to see you here, brother. Never seen you before. You said the Bears would not make it to the Super Bowl. Oh man, don't hate, man. They're doing pretty good, but they might not make it to the Super Bowl. But they're doing good this year, though, for real though. DJ says, I'm in Bangkok. Shout out to DJ in Bangkok. When you head this way, stop in the land of the smiles. I will, man. I plan to do that, man. Hopefully I can meet up with you. And we can have a couple of drinks and chill and trip a while. DJ says, hell yeah, booby. And Jake says he got that head knocked. He really did. DJ said, no, it's Maxwell. That's right. Yeah, DJ comes back again and says, you silly fam, that would be the last song in him on my mind after that time. And then later on he says, Mike got dollars, we good. You're right, he got them dollars. He comes back again and said, I grew up with Mike and Mark and Mark Breland. I heard that name in a long time. He was a nice boxer, man. Is he still living? I want to be still living. I hope he is. Frank said, truth that. DJ comes back and said they're living off old bullshit. And then DJ comes back with some old Jack Johnson type shit. Says, Jack Johnson, that man act. And then again, Joshua Clare comes on and say, yeah, brother. Shout out to you, Josh. Shout out to you, DJ. Shout out to Frank. And all y'all in the chat, Bowman. So yeah, y'all saw that fight. I didn't see it, but he knocked his ass straight on out. He straight up did, man. And again, like I said, a lot of these people gonna they're gonna learn today. They're gonna learn today that when you go up against black, you might get your ass whooped in any given time. I don't know, but I don't know what's up with the Mike Tyson thing. But I know when you want a real boxer, it was, and I don't even know that much about AJ. I don't know if he's a good boxer or whatever, but he's a true boxer. But anyway, he knocked him the fuck out. That ain't no question. So before I get into the topic, I want to mention I did a video last week. I think it was Thursday or Sunday about, and the title of the video was about passports going to Mars, and I highlighted a female that wants to take black men, who advocates taking black men to Mars. Now, I've been kind of following her content a little bit, and she's still rolling, still out here mouthing, still trying to be viral. And she said some shit before I get into the monologue here, that the video of today that was kind of funny, and I'm gonna share that with you. She thinks, I don't know why women think certain shit, but why she thinks this, I don't know. Y'all might disagree with me, but this is what she thinks. And me being a person who ran for office and still follow politics very closely, I think she's nuts. Black women always think stuff that they can't happen. Listen to this woman, what she thinks. She thinks Michelle Obama can become president. She's got to be out of her rabbit ass mind. Now, this is the same woman that says black men and passport bros should go to Mars. She really said black men should be on Mars, but she was just being the feminist that she is. Roll the clip.
And what people don't understand about racism is that white men love dark-skinned black women. Like, they love dark-skinned black women the most. And I would die on that hill. I would die on that hill. So if you think that white men won't vote for Michelle Obama, you don't understand, like, alchemy. You don't understand emotion and psychology. Hate, okay, love and hate are not opposites. Love and indifference are opposites. Someone who hates you is more likely to love you than someone who is indifferent about you. And so what I'm trying to get to is Michelle Obama has the ability to alchemize America in a way that brings people together in the same way Barack Obama did, but even more so because I think Michelle Obama could get the white male vote better than a Kamala Harris could, because white men don't really be going after the high yellows like that, but they do go after dark-skinned black women, and I will die on that hill. No one sees the beauty of a dark-skinned black woman more than a white man. And so she politically, if she had the right team behind her, she could turn this whole thing around and flip this whole thing sideways if she wanted to. But I don't know if she has the ability to do it. I also feel like she might have to divorce from Barack in order to do it. Like, we don't want to follow in Barack's footsteps necessarily, but like use that alchemy to bring people together. I think she could do it really well.
Young lady, I've been around a long time, and I am convinced that America is not quite ready for a woman president, and they're certainly not ready for Michelle Obama because she's too radical, and and America is being the white country. And what you don't understand, lady, is that when it hits the fan, white women support black men at the end of the day. That's what happened to Kamala. White women stepped up. They said they were going to vote for Kamala. At the end, they were the ones that pushed her over. And they would never vote for Michelle Obama because of who she is and her last name and who she represents. She could not do it. Slight chance Obama could do it, but definitely not Michelle. It's absolutely impossible. Even no matter how bad Trump fucks it up, they don't want to put her in there. It'll be another woman when the time comes. And it will come one day. So y'all keep your hope up. Someday the right woman will be in office, but it won't be Michelle Obama, young lady. I got a chat right here. Lily is in the house. What's up, Lily in the house? Lily, I signed back up with a wrench with you. So I don't know. I think I was off for maybe a week or two, but hopefully you got it in so you can check and see if I'm back joining the membership. I think I did. If not, let me know because I doubled it up or something. I just wanted to make sure. But shout out to you, Lily. And Lily, I asked Frank a question. And on the last live stream, hopefully, Frank, you can share that with your wife, and one day we hopefully pray we can hook up that type of an interview. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah. So Lily, I think Frank knows what I'm asking about. I don't think I want to say it on live, but I did to Frank last time. But anyway, we're gonna get to the topic here. We're gonna get to the topic. But before we get to the topic, I'm going to pull me a little something somewhere. Why am I? Don't tell me I got to go out and go back in. Why? Don't tell me I got to go out and go back in. I swear, man. Let me take Lily down. Okay, let's see. Doesn't get stuck. All right, looks like I'm about to go out and come back in, guys. So hold tight. Sorry for the delay. StreamYard be on extra, and my computer's be sticking on the media tabs, and that'd be messing me up. So I'm gonna pull me a little something, and I'll be right back with y'all in 2 shakes. It's right behind me. If I can find next day. Let me hit that one more time. Let's find it. Hit that one more time.
Why me now?
Let's put this up here, guys. 1 second. Well, they had me at that Christmas party, man. I'm gonna post the pictures on. I might. Let me ask you guys a question as creators. You Lily, and Frank, you creators. Do y'all think it's a good idea to use Facebook as a part of your marketing strategy for your YouTube channel? I've been thinking about it over and over again. I don't use Facebook at all. I got way more Facebook friends than I do YouTube subscribers. But I thought y'all might know. I don't know what y'all think about that. Using Facebook as a vehicle to help promote the channel. I don't know. I don't use it at all for that. Facebook is completely social, friendship, and just people I went to school with and college with. That's all it's used for. Or just anybody. Virginia's on there, but not that much. So we're gonna get into this topic here. Let's see what we're talking about. Yeah. So a lot of black men have preferences on who they date. And it's been a talk of a lot of YouTubers lately. If you're looking around the niche, and you've been looking at some of the channels that are similar to mine, like Sunshine, like O'Shea, Duke Jackson, and Skylar, and some of the others, they've been talking about this race thing. I think, Sunshine's been talking about how, the woman will leave you if you take them to America. If you're old, if you haven't vetted them, and they kind of just playing the long game, and they're gonna leave you. Not all, but some. And he's warning in multiple videos. He's warning brothers to be careful with that. O'Shea took that to another level in the last two videos I had, and almost kind of got me a little edgy about it, but because I thought he kind of used Calvin to make a point. But, and I don't know if I agree, because I know some successful relationships in the United States, as many as I do that are not. So I mean, I know that obviously they may not. And O'Shea's video was wild, man. He was talking about cultural differences. He was talking about maybe you should still consider the United States and a lot of things like that. And even Antoine Daniels with Andre crossing borders, they're kind of at it right now. because Antoine is back on this kicking passports in the ass again. He's back there, he's trashing Passport Brothers again, and Andre is calling them out all over his channel. He spent 4 hours last night talking about that. So y'all should check these channels out, because there's a lot going on with race, with Passport Brothers and things like that. In our niche, they're talking about it on a regular basis on some of the channels in the last few videos. So I was looking for some good content for something for this week, and I got to thinking about a black man's preference. A black man's preference. And that's the title of the video. Some do, some don't. So I want to get this straight from the jump. Most black men naturally prefer black women. It's familiar, it's culturally safe, and is less controversial. And it works well, and it feels organic. But I think about myself. All my life, I dated a Korean woman in college, Korean woman, and I've dated all black women. And so, and my daughter's mother is black, and my son's mother is black, and I'm damn sure cool with the black chicks. I've had some beautiful black women. Most recently, most recently, I'm married to them in now. I'm getting divorced from, or she's divorced, however we decide to do it. So, I know I'm cool with the sisters. It's just certain things about the sisters that you don't like, and at this age, you might want to try something different. I like to try new things, and that's kind of what the whole deal is. I mean, it just so happened that Virginia came along, and she's totally different than any other woman. And I just want to see how that worked. And I think a lot of guys in these countries want to see something different. They've had what you're talking about, and it ain't working out. And the idea of black men never wanting black women is just a revisionist history. So what has changed? Social media, global access, visibility options. Women all over the world are available to us now. Instagram, TikTok, travel content, and dating apps expose black men to women we never had before in a regular basis. We never had this type of access. White men, we have. So those women that we're running into in Thailand, in the Philippines, in Latin America, even in the United States, if they're different, are receptive, cooperative, and open for game, baby. They open for the brothers. So we out there. So when black men say we're not your first choice anymore, let me rephrase that. When black women say we're not your first choice anymore, that's not entirely true. You were the default until the market expanded. And the market has expanded. Listen to what this woman says. And I played this before.
Men or Dominican men?
I like black men.
Why? What do you like about black men?
I like everything about them. Come on now, come on now. You know. I know what's up. I know what's up.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Women love my ski, yes it's magic, it's a blessing. Amen. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow.
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that.
Hey, it is what it is. So one reason some men quietly opt out is they watched their mothers struggle. Yeah, some of them did. I didn't, but others did. Not because black women were bad, but because many men grew up around constant stress, emotional being volatile, a masculinity being challenged, no peace at the crib, and they made the early decision, brothers did, that they don't want that dynamic in their marriage. So they choose to go another route. A lot of brothers went that way. So when men say, I'm choosing peace, they're not insulting you, my sister. They're just protecting their future. So let's be honest. Stereotypes exist because patterns exist, not because everyone fits them. That angry black woman trope didn't come from nowhere. That shit didn't come from nowhere. It came from public behavior, viral clips, dating experiences with you chicks, social media, self-presentation, all of that. It shaped the opinion of why men do what they do. And it's not all black women. Don't get it twisted. It's not all of y'all. Absolutely not. I'm gonna say that again because y'all get to think I'm self-woman hating shit. No, it ain't all of y'all at all. Absolutely not. But men don't date exceptions. They date patterns, and patterns drive decisions. See, now here's the part that make people kind of uncomfortable, uneasy. And I'm sorry, sisters, it is what it is. So before I get into that, I'm gonna catch up on some of these comments because there's a few comments here in the chat. And that is from DJ says it's Slickery Clinton didn't make it. Michelle Obama ain't gonna make it. That's what I was saying earlier. DJ says, "What we drinking?" I got that Jameson triple. They got that Jameson too, man. I think I killed my Jameson, bro. About 2 weeks ago, I think I knocked that Jameson down, but I had that Jameson for a minute. I got to re-up. I said I was gonna re-up last week, but I'm gonna re-up before Christmas Day a little bit. Frank says, I like that fly. What now? I said, I fly like that in my drink. Oh, eat a trip. DJ says, yes. Frank says, yes. DJ comes back and says, get your ass in the gym. You don't gonna keep that coffee warm. And DJ. And then Bowman says, many think black men should have no preference whatsoever, right? And we should take whatever presented with no questions asked, especially if you're an average guy. Good point. And DJ comes back and says, Duke Jackson, he claims 9/16. He isn't an FBI, Foundation of Black America. That's a good question, DJ. I'm on that. I didn't like what he said a lot. Y'all should watch that video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. He did a reaction to Sunshine, like 2 of them, I think. And man, y'all should check it because he goes into the culture part of it. He goes into the part where he says, because we're not like Asian women, and he's specifically talking about Asian women, because we're not like Asian women, he almost like he said we're better off not even going to deal with them because it's not going to work out in most cases. And I disagree with that. I think I disagree. That's just the way y'all look at it yourself and let me know what y'all think in the comments, in the discourse. Frank says it's about who loves you, and then Joshua comes back and says the reason we have the problem today is because mentality, and most are only after money. And you're right, after that cheat, after that bag, and wanting to do whatever they want without consequence. Yeah, and expect a man to roll over the like the dog. You 1 point facts. Josh says they don't like men with standards, and they don't play the game that so many others have brainwashed. DJ says we should have said the piper and the paper. And then Joshua comes back and says she should have said piper paper. Yeah. So like I said, the uncomfortable part about this is men live in the reality, not just feelings. And all across all races, men value youth. Y'all talk to me now. Youth, health, and fitness. Attraction is visual first and emotional second. Am I right or wrong? If I'm wrong, y'all tell me about this. Roll the clip.
Listen, I know white women wear them. I know Hispanic women wear them. But if we're being honest, who's the franchise? Who's the franchise players? This shit looks ridiculous. No man has ever said, yo, you know what would make her look hotter? Pterodactyl wings on the face, nigga. What the fuck is this?
See, they be coming at us with that shit. We be saying we don't want that shit, and they be coming at us with that shit. They're just not that ecstatic. Roll the next clip.
Absolutely, because I want to be able to lay in my bed, booty butt naked, and read an ebook on my phone without somebody coming in and talking about what's for dinner. Let me get some of them cheeks. What you do all day? Nothing.
Yeah. You see? So attraction is visual first, emotional second. Statistically, Black women have the highest obesity rates in the United States. Lower marriage rates after 30-35. These are facts. Less competitive in the dating market as age increases. And again, my ladies listening in, not all of y'all, not all Black women, but the average matters in dating. And men respond to what they see consistently, not hypothetical. So here's where the disconnect explodes. You have women saying this. You have women saying, I'm educated, I make good money, I don't need a man, and if you're not making 150K, don't talk to me. There's a man who actually makes that, shows up, and she'll find it a problem. And I even have this TikToker here that I'm going to show you that mentioned that. I'm going to break this one down. This is what she said. Now, this is basically an attractive woman for all intents and purposes. I would knock her down. I would definitely get with this chick and give him a chance. If I wasn't dealing with Virginia. I would get with this chick. I've had chicks like this. Now, she's a nurse, and she says things that just threw me off because she's upset at guys who make 150. Both my brothers make 150. I don't make 150, but I ain't too far off that. And women, when they knock guys and make 150 and still have problems, like this chick here. You can't even make her happy at 150, not 40. So it ain't about the money. It's about women. You just can't make these women happy no more. Listen to what she says. We're going to dissect this one. She's a nurse. You know, nurses make good money. Check this out.
I normally don't post things like this that sound negative. I'm about to sound negative, just so you know. And men, I'm going to be talking about you. I normally don't do that because I'm a person who typically believes that people are inherently good. Life is just easier that way. And that, you know, I've had good experiences dating. But if I come across one more post about a man talking about he's choosing his peace, he's not dating anymore, he's just, but you know, my money's intact. Fuck off. All the way off. Because I've been out here dating for about 4 years now, okay? Y'all don't have no money. You don't have money. I have yet to date a man that actually makes more than me. I have yet to date a man that can do more for me than I can do for myself. Now, normally it's not a problem. I'm a little annoyed this morning. I don't know, maybe I need to go back into my prayer closet. But normally that's not a problem because I don't date men for money because I'm good. I'm usually like, oh, you know, if you're stable, you can take care of yourself. I can take care of myself. Let's put something together, make it rock. Fuck that. I'm not putting anything together with anybody anymore. I'm just not. Because when I find a man who makes what I make, not more than me, but about what I make, they're so concerned with protecting it and reciprocity. And, you know, I want to see a woman who's going to put in, you know what I mean? So what has happened is at 43 years old, if I date a man my age or older, which is the typical range that I like to date, they have already been in relationships where they've done the things, right? They've did the 2 jobs and they had the kids and they paid all the bills and they've done the things that I would have loved for a man to do for me, but now they're looking for that give back. What you gonna give me? You know what I mean? That's what they're looking for. So you end up in this state of confusion, like, what am I supposed to pay? Am I supposed to pay right now? Like, to show you that I'm all in and I'm willing to build with you? I'm not looking to build anymore. I don't want to build shit. At this point, at 40 something, I'm not in my 20s. That's different. That's very different. So I'm not talking to you young girls, okay? Women, I'm in my 40s. At this point, we shouldn't have to build shit. You should have built something already. I have what I have built. Maybe we can come together and maybe start a little something together. But at this point, foundations should be poured, right? You should already have some structure. $150,000, man, it's not a lot of money. Stop trying to protect it. You make $150 a year, so the fuck what? It's not a lot of money. It's a stable income. It's a livable wage. But you don't have money. Please stop being confused because you drive a nice car that you definitely have a payment on. And maybe, you know, you got some nice, you got some stuff, right? Maybe you have a home, right? You got furniture and stuff in it. It's not a lot of money. Like, I'm so sick of men who are suffering in silence, but y'all loud as fuck. You really are. Because I've yet to meet a man that can make my life better than what it is. And that's just the truth. Now, that doesn't mean this is not to bash men. I just want you guys to put it in, I just need you to have it in some perspective on what you actually bring. Because when I get off at night, I don't want to have to worry about what I'm going to eat and who's preparing it or feeding you. I don't want to have to worry about those things. I don't want to have to worry about if I'm going on vacation, who's paying? No, I have a group of girlfriends. You know who paid for my last trip for my birthday to St. Lucia? My best fucking friend paid for the whole goddamn thing. Never looked at me twice to figure out if I was giving her anything back. We ain't sleeping together, so she wasn't looking at me for that. All she wanted to do was make me happy. Okay? So I've yet to have a man come in my life and do that. Are they out there? Sure. I know women who have found some wonderful men that are willing to do that. I actually dated him. My last boyfriend had made a decent living, had a pension and a whole ass job together. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was he made a decent living. The last couple of trips that he was paying for, we canceled. Grow the fuck up, man. Just grow up. Date in your range. If you date a beautiful woman who says outright you've got to pay for these things, then maybe you can't afford her. Go somewhere else and find somebody like my dumb ass who's saying, oh, if you got, we can put it together and make it pop. I'm so fucking stupid. I swear to God.
There's a lot to chew on with that. I see there's a lot of guys in the chat that said some things, and I'm talking about that, bringing it up in a second. I don't know if y'all talking about this moment. But first thing I saw is she went on a girls trip. Because she's about girls trips and wondering why guys won't pay for her girl trips. So she'll run on a girls trip and do her thing like all these other bougie ass black girls do. Number two, she got a lot of attitude. So I guarantee you when she's in a relationship, she's trying to control a relationship. She's a narcissist. She's trying to control the relationship. She's not letting the man lead. She's wanting to lead. And my question is, the overall question is, what the fuck does she want? Can anybody in the chat tell me what this bimbo wants? I don't know. You're gonna have men with money and shit, and I don't know if it's your mouth or your attitude, or you should be making it. If you making 150 and he making 150, why is it a problem? Who's the problem? I don't know. I believe it might be you, woman. Tell me why men ain't getting passports and going overseas when they deal with chicks like this. Just unhappy whether you make 150 or whether you make 40. They ain't feeling your shit. They ain't feeling your shit either way. And that's not independence. That's hostility toward partnership. And men don't run from strong women. They run from women who don't like men. And it sounds like she don't like men. And before we go to the next stat here, and before I finish on, I want to highlight some of these comments. Joshua talks about health and fitness combined with feminine friendly. Joshua also says that Cumbella's what's worse than that real turn. Just Bowman says the yuck. I don't know what yuck is. Josh Sinclair says yes. Yet when someone they want, they curve back is then created, aka for the beast with two backs. And DJ comes back and says, BS black women okay. They are okay. They are okay. DJ said that's BS. Sisters just want dudes not sagging. So go get those ends. Josh says that we don't hate them. We hate mentality that presents basically says that we're beneath them, yeah, and we should accept whatever. Then they shock when they realize it's simple as no. Right. And there's more. And with that being said, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the sister before we get on to finishing on, because I'm always say distant sister. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the sister girl. Where's the sister girl at? little bit of the sister girl for you right there. A little bit of the sister girl. Them sisters still be banging though, ain't they? Yeah, you know, but it's the shit up here. It ain't the hardware, it's the software with you chicks. And so here's where the disconnect explodes though. The divorce rates. So let's talk about this right here. Divorce rates in the these are divorce rates in the United States. Black on black is the highest divorce rate, often cited as much as 40 to 45%. Black on black marriages are 45 to 50% divorce rates. Black man, white woman, a lower divorce rate than the black on black. Black man, Latino, and Asian woman, even lower divorce rates. Higher marital stability. So black and Latina and black and Asia is the highest one. And then black and white, and then black on black when it comes to divorce. Y'all heard? I don't think y'all got it. Black and Latina and black and Asian are lower and more stable to make it, more likely to make it than black on black and black on white. But O'Shea says otherwise. And Calvin even said that, well, he only talked about taking them to America. Yeah, that's what he's mainly talking about. So I'm not going to dog on him. But that was a divorce rate. So when we say black men are betraying black women, men respond to no, that's not it. We're responding to outcomes. Marriage is not about loyalty to a race. It's about success, peace, and longevity. This is the most emotional argument, though, when they say that we don't treat them right. Black women say we treat them less than how we treat other races, and that I never get that and understand it. So listen to what this woman says in that respect too, on how we treat them.
Oh, I was scrolling on Facebook and I seen this post and it was about like this girl saying, oh, like how black men are basically the worst to date and how they treat us the worst and all this and the third. And I felt that way for the longest time. Like I never like really wanted to like put it out there and say it, but it's so true. They always put us last. They go above and beyond for them other bitches though. To each his own. And it's not all of them, but it's very, very fucking hard to find a good one. You know, it's very hard to find a good black man. Like the CIA has worked so very hard to try to make black couples not be a thing. And I fear they succeeded because I damn near think these black men hate us as black women. They hate us. They hate us. They hate us because they ain't us, period. But no, for real. It's like I've fairly been around like Hispanic people and white people and stuff like that. And their spouses or their boyfriends or whatever always go above and beyond for them. Always. Like no question about it. Like they're never fucking complaining about what they have to do for their girl. I admire that shit. They're always talking about marriage. Like, you never hear them talking about having a baby or having a kid first. Like, it's always marriage. And that's exactly what the fuck they do. They get married and then they have kids. I'm like, why is it that everybody else is with the program? Literally every fucking other race is with the program. But black men can't get with it. We just started to get them to be fathers, okay? And I know this sounds like some coon shit, but it's dead ass. Like, I'm calling y'all the fuck out. Point blank, period. Fix it. You want to know what the gag is? And you're probably like, so then why don't you go be with a Hispanic man? Why don't you go be with a white man? Honestly, because they don't really fucking date out their race. They fuck with their people. As much as y'all should too. But y'all don't, because y'all want everybody else, but y'all don't want your own. You don't want your own. It don't make sense. You see what I'm talking about?
See, first of all, as far as black women dating out of race, The reason why y'all can't date out of race is because of y'all's entitlement and your higher standards. And these other races of men out in America, well, even in America to some degree, because they're not going to tolerate your attitudes. Other races of men is not going to tolerate your attitudes at the level of black men is going to take it. Black men is going to take out your attitude because they took it from their mothers. And so they just transcend and take it from y'all. And a lot of them, once they get in a marriage, we got kids bound, we just take that bullshit and don't divorce your ass. And as far as you dating other races, men ain't going to take that shit. And as far as going overseas, that's totally out of the question because this guy's over there don't make enough money to deal with y'all. So you can forget about other races of people. So that argument's out the window. And as far as us, and the reason why we are skeptical about dating some of y'all, not all, is because what men have experienced, appreciation, no cooperation, respect, no femininity, and no peace. Just give more. Just give more. Be more likable. Be more understanding, more cooperative. Some of y'all have a problem with men. You heard what Omar said at the beginning of the video, didn't you? It's why white women are winning. And it ain't about self-hate. In the next video, this woman talks about self-hate. She talks about human psychology and that bullshit. Roll the clip.
I'm going to tell you why we're all single, because there's not enough mixed bitches to go around for everybody. That's exactly why we're all single. These men are holding on, hoping and wishing that they get them a biracial girl or a non-black girl to validate their feelings of unworthiness. We're not enough for them because they're not enough for themselves. We're virtually a reflection of who they are, and they don't feel good enough. So they want that color-struck image because it invites them into a room that they feel that regular black girls just can't get them in. That's why we're all single. The men are all holding out for the young, biracial, poster girl that get, as soon as a man get money, what does he go do? Cat Williams said it best. They go get a weird looking mixed girl. You have to realize that it's not your problem. Them not being enough is going to manifest in everything they do. Their mothers didn't love them well. That's why they're upset with us, because we love our kids well. This is not a personal problem for women. This is a I'm not enough problem for men. They're all waiting on the same girl. It's not enough for them to go around. So they look at us and they want us to basically feel like we're choosing up because we're not what they typically would want to go for. And their type don't even like them. Those girls are going for the men with money and the basketball players and the football players. So realistically, we're all just unsatisfied because we all have this social media fuel idea of what we all want, when realistically you're not worth that. You're not going to get that. And they hate to hear it. And when it comes to a little black girl, even if she's on her shit and got her shit together, because she's not biracial enough, they want her to be happy to be around and take the bare minimum. Why? Because they don't think she's good enough, because they don't feel their mothers were good enough. It has nothing to do with us ladies. This is that them problem.
That's crazy work, man. It sounds deep, don't it? But it ignores the reality. If dating only worked well that way, then why divorce wouldn't be so high, and marriage rates wouldn't be so low, and gender resentment wouldn't be so freaking loud. Choosing something different after repeated failure is not self-hate at all. It's adaptation. And before I get to my close, I'm going to look at a few more of these comments. And DJ says, you don't love them, they won't smut us all. DJ says, I hope that music was from Aretha. Frank says she must stop. Put that pipe down and back up. You're right. Lily says, hello, everyone. Shout out to you, Lily. And then Lily comes back and says, am I too far in the chat? I think I'm too far in the chat. Let me come down some. Let me go over to the bottom. Everybody get down there. Defection is real. Bowman. Frank says they just don't know how to be a wife. Real talk. I'm getting rid of that point. I'm getting to the point where I don't even want to be married or have children. I don't feel. I can understand, but don't feel like that, just Bowman, because there's still some good women out there. Affection is real. Woman says she needs to hit the gym. I think you're talking about the other woman. And Bowman says, I'm not dealing with a loud and unruly, loose, heavy set or entitled woman. You're right. You're right. You're right. So, guys, let me end it right here, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Black men are not running from black women. We're running toward peace, cooperation, and stability. Some found it with white women, some found it with Latino women, and some of us find it with Asian women, or overseas where femininity is still valued. But being a passport bro isn't about fetishizing or anything like that. It's about return of investment. Men go where respect is mutual, masculinity isn't punished, peace is normal, and family is still the freaking goal. And until accountability replaces all this outrage, more men will quietly keep choosing elsewhere. Not loudly, not angrily, but just deliberately. And with that, I'll land the plane. So I appreciate everybody in the chat and everything y'all said this afternoon. Thank you guys for coming in there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's see. Hit the subscribe button. Y'all know it. This one here. And I will see you guys on the other side. Love y'all, man. And we'll see you on Thursday. Well, I don't know if Thursday's Christmas, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream on Thursday. I'm going to try to get one in. It all depends on the plans on Christmas. That is Christmas Day. And I don't want to, and y'all don't, you guys will probably be home. So if you're up, I'll probably put a chat together. I'll probably put a stream together, and we'll probably connect at 9 o'clock on Thursday night. Unfortunately, I only have, it's like a regular day to me. I'm off on Christmas and got to get right back at this grind. So again, I love y'all all. We'll see you soon. And that's it. I'll let you later. And now I'm going to get the outro out together, but hey, we'll end it right there. Day 2, we'll figure out what it is. If there's a problem with it, we'll stop it. We'll holler at you guys Thursday.